Put up 2-1 in that series after their Game 3 win, and Anthony Edwards was outstanding in that fourth quarter at 13 of his 36 points to lead the team. But can we give some love to Julius Randle? Triple-double. He's been outstanding in these playoffs, especially coming off the narrative that he can't perform in the postseason.
Julius had an amazing game. That was probably his best game of his playoff life. I mean, he was bringing the physicality. I feel like he had a lot to do with Draymond getting into foul trouble. But he was out there being a bull in a china shop, getting to the basket, making plays, rebounding, and doing whatever he had to do to help the team. He played well.
The Golden State Warriors can't win without Steph Curry. They just can't score enough points. And it was great for me to see Kuminga have 30 points in the previous game. And you know this, Q, as a player, when you know that you can be productive for the team and the coach isn't giving you minutes, and then all of a sudden you won a championship with them, you've shown that this is your contract year and you trying to take it to the next level, and all of a sudden you get DNPs. So now Steph goes out, he's getting big minutes, and I'm happy to see him play well. He and Jimmy Butler led them offensively, but they just won't have enough points offensively. And you're exactly right. Julius Randle has been terrific playmaking. Before he was, as you mentioned, a bull in the china shop, he didn't have the level of patience to get his teammates involved. Now that he's doing that, it really has unlocked his attack. And I feel like the Timberwolves are going to have what it takes to win without Steph Curry.
You talk about Jimmy Butler. He really refocused in that game to being more aggressive, 33, 7, and 7. I'm assuming it's just got to be the same thing again tonight. He's got to go for over 30 and have that aggressive.
Oh, absolutely. Because like Jay Rose is saying, you already missing Steph. If you can't get 30 out of Jimmy, it might be a blowout.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, because those are your two best scorers. And obviously, Pajinski can come in and hit some threes and do some things. But those are your two volume guys when you look at Jimmy and Buddy Love too. You need Buddy Love to have another outstanding game. But they didn't just switch and put the defense we was gonna play on Steph on Buddy, so they trying to kind of neutralize him. So it's gonna be a tall task, man. No doubt Jimmy Butler's got to show up and be big time, and hopefully he could take them.
Dylan, let me ask you this. What is the best version of Draymond Green for this team in this moment right now?
Well, he got to make open shots. Like, we know he's going to defend. We know he can play, do dribble handoffs, set screens or whatnot, but they're leaving him open. And if he starts to make shots, they look like a different offense. When he's missing shots, you sag off of him more, in particular if you Rudy Gobert. So for Draymond, he has to be a guy that's not a triple single. He has to be a guy that can get you 15 points, can shoot efficient, and find a way to make timely baskets when the team needs them.
Yeah, and Draymond, to his credit, in Game 7 of the last series with putting up points in production, and in Game 1 of this series, like you mentioned, he's got to get those shots down. Focusing again on the Celtics and the Knicks. If you're Boston, again, you're down. You're probably feeling good. What's the game plan going into that first quarter?
Well, they need their best players to...
Hey, welcome to Playoff Central Live, presented by AT&T. The Bill Cream alongside Quentin Richardson and Jalen Rose. Correct me if I'm wrong here. The Knicks are up 2-1 in this series, but they feel like the underdogs right now with the Boston Celtics. Even when they were up 2-0, I think there was still that doubt, unless you're a hardcore Knicks fan, that the Boston Celtics could come back and do this.
I believe that the Boston Celtics have a great chance to come back and win this series. But a couple of things are going to need to happen. One thing they're going to need is Porzingis to be more effective. Two, they're going to need to have Jaylen Brown, who was Finals MVP last year, to have the game. And also for the Boston Celtics is to mix up their attack. It's one thing to shoot the three and be happy with it, and you led the league in three-point shooting, so you know this. But sometimes they're contesting it. They're standing at the line. And they have guys that can mix up their game and play mid-range and play in the post and play at the rim. If they're able to do that, I think the Celtics still, even though they're down right now, have a chance to win this series.
Yeah, I'm with Jay Rose. I think the Celtics will win the next 3 straight and finish the whole series off. I mean, listen, if you look at what happened during the regular season, they didn't lose to them. They won pretty handily all 4 games. Then they come into this series, they up 20 both games first half. Then the third game they show them again. We go up 27, then go up 30. They've dominated this team. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even, they just had a couple brain farts and gave the game away to them in the first 2 games. But other than that, It's been world domination. There's no reason to think that this shouldn't happen the way it's going to happen.
To your point, the Knicks have led for 12 minutes and 16 seconds in this series.
That's it.
In the entire series, which is kind of wild.
That's crazy.
Right. Think about that.
And for the Knicks, right, if it's a close game, you know you can give it to Brunson. He's been the best clutch player in the league all season. But where's Anunoby? As a Pistons fan, he was their second best player throughout their series on both ends of the floor, and he's been quiet so far in the previous game. So they're going to need him to step up his productivity as well.
Yeah, he had just 2 points, 1 assist in game 3. If the Celtics shoot the 3-ball like they were last game, I mean, that is going to be a difficult task for New York to overcome.
Yeah, that's true. But like I think in the second half, Jalen and Jason were conscientious about getting to that basket. But just look at these; these are uncontested, man. These guys are pros and all NBA, all-star type players. You can't have these guys shooting from this distance, this open. Then Pritchard, 6th man of the year, late contest. That's nothing, right? That's just standing there shooting. Then you come off this pick and roll right here, and Cat Towns is too slow stepping up. That's at the end of the day, uncontested, wide open. And then you see the ball moving right here. This is a great skip pass by Drew Holiday to the corner. Another late contest, basically not contested. Cold cash.
So that's on New York now, right, to get to those closeouts and to make life more difficult. Because on the flip side of things, Boston's defense, they've given New York fits in this series so far.
Well, and they stepped it up in the previous game, getting blocks, getting steals, getting deflections, being more active. And that's who the Boston Celtics are. We talk a lot about their offensive prowess and their three-point shooting, but normally they get into their offense by playing very good defense. As you see Jaylen Brown with the contest, and Drew Holiday, anytime there's a loose ball, he's likely going to get it. Contesting the ball handler the entire way down the floor. Porzingis with the contest at the rim. Karl-Anthony Towns not playing strong in the paint. 2 weak shots, complaining to the officials. And that's what the Knicks are going to also need. They're not going to need Karl-Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson to be complaining to the refs. They need them boys actually to be competitive and be productive. And as you see, Karl-Anthony Towns getting blocked again. So for the big cat, can he be effective in the paint? I understand that he loves to be acknowledged as the best three-point shooting 7-footer that the league has seen. He must not have met Dirk Nowitzki, but that's another subject for another day. But they're going to need him in the paint.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's where, if the Knicks are going to win this series, he's got to be effective scoring the basketball and getting to the line.
Well, speaking of Towns, he's dealing with that, what looked like an injury last game when he hit Luke Cornett. That finger, everyone saw the viral video, I broke it. Now, he's not on the injury report, which is obviously great news for the Knicks. But at the same time, if he is not anywhere close to being able to shoot the ball the way, he can, like you guys are talking about, that is huge for him.
No, yeah. I mean, they need him healthy. They need him productive, man. But like J. Rose said, more importantly, man, the crowd in New York was out of control, and they didn't give him anything to go and get loud about. J. Rose, they never they had the Deer District out front. They had the people out in front of it was pandemonium. And you get in there, it's star-studded. You already, me and J. Rose, no, we lived this. We sat there it's star-studded. The garden is crazy. It's ready to explode, and you give them nothing.
Well, look at the numbers right here. This is kind of crazy. Just to your point, with that advantage you have in New York, but their numbers so far this postseason.
Well, that's Q Rich's point, right? That's a big stage that you got to perform on, and you got to step up to the plate when the defending world champions are coming into your building and you won 2 games on the road. You got to find a way to play better in game 3. You get waxed the way they did in game 3. Now the Celtics have all of the momentum and they have all of the confidence. They have what it takes to tie up the series.
All right, so what does New York have to do in this game in order to have a chance to tie up?
They got to start early, man. They got whatever it is they're going to do. They got to play well early and give themselves a chance. They can't continuously go down 20-plus points against the defending champions. Game 3 showed them that's not the recipe. It's not going to continue to work. They're not going to continue to miss all of these open shots. They got to give their crowd some energy, and they got to start off and come out there to fight today.
I know what I'm going to get from Brunson, because he's going to give effort.
Right.
We need Josh Hart to make his open shots. But Karl-Anthony Towns has to play in the paint, and OG Anunoby has to be effective offensively. He can't be invisible offensively. Like, the one thing about OG that I love, he guards multiple positions. He can guard you forwards. He can guard the guards. Late in the shot clock, early in the shot clock. He can make an open 3. He can be in a dunker spot. But they need him to be productive.
Yeah.
And that's what he's going to have to do today.
Yeah, he's got that championship experience, so he's been in these situations, tough situations.
What's your favorite team? Comment below, and if you liked the video, please leave a like. This really helps the channel grow and brings you even more content. Oh, and if you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button and activate the bell to receive all notifications. With each game, we notice that the NBA is getting more competitive every day, and all the teams are looking for reinforcements to win the championship. And only here can you follow your favorite team daily with incredible content from different sources. Here on the channel, there are new videos every day with analysis, curiosities, and the best moments in basketball. That's it for today, folks. Thanks for following along. The NBA doesn't stop, and neither do we. Until the next video. NBA, the passion that connects us.